Hey there, crafty friends, and happy Wednesday. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. And sorry for coming on a little late today. I just got off a Zoom meeting with all the great store owners in the state of Indiana, Michigan, and Ohio. And we were having our last Zoom meeting before the Shop Hop begins in August. So if you're wondering, what's the Shop Hop? Am I missing something? So if you want to search for Tri-State Midwest Shop Hop, I'm probably butchering that. But I've also put it on our Facebook page here. Just sent an email out about it, I think maybe today or yesterday. More information about the Shop Hop. But there are 12 great stores in the Hop this year. So hopefully, maybe you guys can make it to a couple. And even if you can't make it to the Shop Hop, it is a great list and a great resource of all kinds of great stores that are still out there and, you know, killing it every day in their store and providing great service and great supplies for you guys. So definitely check them out. So coming on a little late because our meeting was at 4:30 and you know, I couldn't get myself, organized enough to get on here before. So oh, goodness. So today, what do I have for you? So we have Catherine Pooler from yesterday that we did not get to. Then I've got, I have some super fun samples for you guys. So while I was gone, I am doing a better job of trying to delegate and ask for help on samples and things like that. So while I was gone, I sent stamps and dies home with a couple of girls that are super close to the store so they could just drive them back in. And one, Stacy Dunn, has been posting all kinds of amazing samples in the Doodlebug dish of what she made. So much so, I'm sold out of everything she used for her. So yes, my dad's not fine, but he kept beeping in yesterday, Starla, about that stupid chair. I mean, that's what it was. And so I'm like, well, how was your doctor's appointment? And my dad has extreme heart conditions. So he was too out of breath to even tell me how his doctor's appointment went. But he could call me twice to see if anyone was off on Thursday to go with him to the auction to pick up things that he can't lift and carry. I love that man, but I just shake my head at that man. And I often joke, I don't know how he has gotten 3 women to marry him. I love him. So if my bonus mom watches this, I love him. But again, how he's gotten 3 women to marry him, I will never know. Oh, makes me crazy. Men, yeah, that's, here I'm like, what the doctors say? Oh yeah, pacemaker. Oh, okay. But who's off on Thursday? It takes a lot to make me speechless, and I had no words for him. No words. So, but thank you for asking. Yes. So, anyway, Stacy Dunn samples. So, Miss Stacy, if you were watching, the reason why I haven't shown your samples is because your posts have sold everything so far. So I've got all her stuff coming back in so I can show you samples with product. But then Miss Debbie Meyer, you guys have seen her stuff in the store. She's the one that does all the beautiful stitching cards that I have samples of here in the store. Well, I sent her home with some Simon Hurley stuff and actually all Simon Hurley stuff. Yeah, 2 different releases, but all Simon Hurley stuff. And oh my gosh, she killed it on these. So wait until I show you those as well. And then I've got Hero Art Shop Box. So we've got lots of great things to check out today. I'm going to flip the camera around and we are going to get started. All right. So Catherine Pooler, first of all, thank you so much because I posted, hey, Catherine Pooler is having free shipping, which she does not often do that at all. And we had just kind of placed an order. So you guys gave me your list of things that you were wanting, needing, re-inkers, all that good stuff. So thank you. I was able to get an order in and save a little bit on those shipping costs. Hi there, how are you? Good. I'm doing my live, so I'll let you grab your stuff, okay? All right, thank you. The dentist office, they are on vacation this week, and we are holding their packages. And boy, oh boy, they get a slew of boxes in. I always laugh because it really kind of grosses me out. I know there's teeth in there. There's somebody's dentures. I know, I don't want all those teeth. Get them out. Oh, I don't think I could be a dentist. I mean, it takes a lot to to gross me out, but oh my gosh, I know there's teeth in those boxes. They're little bitty white boxes, and it just gives me the heebie-jeebies. So anyway, we have got, look at all these great colors we got in for you guys, because a lot of you were requesting colors I haven't had in a while. So this is going to be super fun. So Goldenrod was one of the brand new ones. We were out of that completely, and so was Verbena. So those were the two we just got in, brand new ones, restocked. And then after that, let's just check out what we got. So we've got S'mores, which is a really great dark brown color. Also kind of in that brown tone area, we got in Spiced. And let's jump to Hoodie here because we're kind of doing those neutrals. Hoodie is just a really good gray color. Let's do some reds next. We've got Cranberry Fizz here. And then in the pink, so we got back in Quartz. Quartz is a really, really new one. I think, what was that, the previous release maybe? So we got in Quartz, Rose Petals, Do-Si-Do, and then Be Mine. And I mean, those two look really good together. Do-Si-Do and Quartz looks really good together. That Be Mine would be a pretty kind of accent. Ooh, that even looks good. Like if you're doing some layering with the Quartz, there's a really dark little punch in there. That would be a good one as well. So there's the pinks that we got back in. For our greens, we got in Seafoam, Sage, Eucalyptus, and then Deck the Halls. Look how Deck the Halls, how good that one is. That's a great one for your Christmas stuff, for stamping your pine, your holly. That's going to be a really good one for that. So those are our 4 that are going on to the green section. Slate, Slate could kind of go in with the grays, but it kind of works with the blues too. So we got in Slate, Tranquil, Juniper Mist, and Dress Blues. So those are our 4 blue colors that we got in. Then we got in Orange Peel, and this yellow one is Chiffon. And then for our purple section, so we did Verbena. I'm going to bring Verbena back in here just so you can kind of see how it comes in with your color family here. So we've got Verbena, Pixie Dust. I think Pixie Dust stamps just a little bit pinker than that. Crushed Violet, Royal Treatment, and Drive-In. I'm going to move these around just a little bit because I think Crushed Violet and Drive-In look great together. And then like Royal Treatment and Pixie Dust, Verbena and Royal Treatment, those all look really good together as well too. So that was restock on ink pads for Miss Catherine Pooler. For those of you that were on the list for the Midnight re-inkers, know that Midnight is completely sold out right now. So there's no re-inkers and no pads either. So that's why if you were requesting that as a special order, that did not ship. And there was one other one. It might have been Dress Blues. The re-inker was out. I think there was 2 of you that had some special order re-inkers that did not ship because they were out of those. But we will get them in the next time. And then from the last order that we completely sold out of, this was the new birthday stamp that she just did called Best Birthday Yet. So we've got 2 more of those going out onto the shelf after we did all of our special orders. Hope this year is the best. You're my favorite reason to celebrate. We're going to party. Today is all about you. Happy birthday. And then smaller, we've got It's Your Day. Happy birthday just for you. Let's celebrate you, friend, and another year older and more wonderful. So there's that stamp set. Again, it's her newest one, but this is our second order with it. So you might have it in your stash if you got some Catherine Pooler stamp pads or stamps about a month or so ago. And then the next one we've got, this one here is another oldie but a goodie. So we've had this one numerous times, but it's called Inside Out Sympathy. So you've got this nice, great big with sympathy. And then you've got all these great little stamp them on the inside or outside type verses. May you find peace in your heart and healing in your soul. Thinking of you at this difficult time. Sometimes there are no words. Someone so special can never be forgotten. With deepest sympathy, our thoughts and prayers are with you and your family, and then words cannot express how sorry I am to hear about your loss. So then those are, Marilyn, I don't know. I'm going to say 16 for the stamps, something like that. I didn't even get them priced yet today. We were running around like little bitty chickens in here today, trying to get some stuff taken care of. But Marilyn wants a birthday stamp. And Miss Debbie wants a sympathy stamp. You've got it, friends. All right, then we are going to jump down across my mess that I did not get put away today. And we are going to check out some of Miss Debbie's samples that she did. So I've got kind of a little pile in my hand here going on of stuff. All right, so what I sent with Debbie is I sent with her the Simon Hurley, some of their birthday stuff. I sent her the Mylar balloons. And then I also sent her the Party Balloons 3D embossing folder and then the stencil set that matched them, okay? So it's the Party Balloons and stencil bundle. Oh, you don't want them? Okay. I'm throwing them across the table then. So Debbie wants the sympathy stamp, so, okay? All right, next up. We have got, so I'm going to do the samples for those out. Now you got me all cattywampus here, Marilyn. All right, so I want to show you what Debbie did with these. Oh my gosh, absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. And then she also told me to pull these back because she didn't get to it, but she has this stamp set or this die set at home, and she thought they would be crazy awesome with these balloons too. And I couldn't agree more. So if you've got this set at home, dig those back out whenever you are playing with either your embossing folder here or the little Mylar balloons. But first off, this one here is the embossing folder and stencil. Is that not beautiful? So she did this awesome 6x6 card. And then these are some of the words, the die cut words. I think it's birthday greetings might be what it's called, but from Pink and Main. So this is Pink and Main. And then you can even, I'm going to turn it just a little bit. Can you see how her final layer, she did some paste on there? So you get that great little sheen on there where the light would hit the balloons. So pretty. So that is card number 1. Absolutely beautiful. Then check this out. She did one of the shaker cards as well from Pink and Main. So this uses the Pink and Main, the little mini slimline shakers. She's got the little sequins in there. Pink and Main title again from that birthday greetings set. And then here she used the Mylar balloons die cuts. How cute is this one? Adorable. And then just pattern paper in the back. So fun. So that's amazing card number 2. Amazing card number 3 does both. So on this one, and again, it's a slimline. Look how cool that looks on a slimline card as well. And I want to point that out because Spellbinders does the oversized, the big 5x7. Actually, no, bigger than that. They're 5.5 by 8.5. 5.5 by 8.5 size embossing folders. You can do all the size cards. You can do 5x7s. You can do square ones like she did here, which it looks like a 6x, I think it is like a 6x6. She did a big square card, mini slim lines, A2s, and regular slim lines as well. So this one she did the regular slim line. Then she used the stencil to color the balloons. Again, she's got that great stenciling with some paste on for that final layer to give it that good little sheen. And then she also used the die cuts on here as well. And with those die cuts, check out the balloons. They even have the little strings in there. Is that not adorable? And then she used some of our holographic paper that we've got here. Look how awesome that looks behind the shadow, or as the shadow for your little sentiment there. That same little sentiment set from Pink and Main. So awesome card number 3 for birthdays. And then the last one she did for birthday, so she gave you like one of every size just to show you here. So this is your traditional A2. This one uses just another one of the Spellbinders 3D embossing folders. She kind of did an ombre ink effect on the background. And then she did the Mylar balloons and she inked those as well. So pretty. Love, love, love that one. So again, our 4 cards for the Party Balloons. Card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, and card number 4. So fun. What a great display that is going to be. Thank you so much, Miss Debbie. And again, she used Mylar Balloons cutting dies from Simon Hurley. And then the Party Balloons 3D folder and stencil bundle. You can get the 3D folder by itself, but the stencil only comes in the bundle, okay? So there's that. And then, of course, she told me to tell you guys that the birthday balloons would look great with those as well. All right, then, but wait, there's more. So I also sent with her, oh, and Debbie is on here watching as well. I also sent with her this set here. This is the Twirling Tulips 3D folder and stencil bundle. So you get this 3D embossing folder and then the stencil that matches. And then there is also a die as well called Tulip Trio. Friends, I have taken this set home, I don't even know how many months in a row, and have not worked with it. So, and then she walks in the door today with these, and I'm like, I'm glad I didn't make samples, because friends, I guarantee you, they would have looked nothing like this, not nearly as good. So I'm going to start with this one. It's probably the, I'm going to say, simplest of all of them, just because of not a whole lot going on in the background. But is that not just stunning? Just look at that. That arched, I think that's the arches from Spellbinders, on a white card, popped out just a little bit. It's absolutely gorgeous. So this one right here is using the Tulip Trio dies. Okay, and then I'm going to flip it over so you can see how those look. And then she's got some ink blending on there. Absolutely gorgeous. And then just layered them up, a couple little gems. This is a little stamp and die cut image, and done. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. So that's card number 1. That one just uses the die. Then we're going to go to card number 2. And card number 2 is going to be just the stencil and embossing folder combo. So I'm going to kind of turn it so you can see the dimension on there. And again, because those embossing folders are nice and oversized, you can make a beautiful slim line with that one. So she's got that, then colored it, a cute little, just a little stamp and die cut congrats on there, little piece of black in the middle, just to kind of break the eye, somewhere to anchor it, and some little enamel dots. So pretty, absolutely gorgeous. All right, and these next two, holy bajoli. So the next two are going to be a combination of both. So this little mini slimline here, this one uses the stencil, and then she's also layered some the die cut tulips on there as well. So that is using both. So pretty. And now wait till you see the last one. Okay, I'm not saying I saved the best for last, but dang, look at that. So on here, she's used just a great little background oval, okay? And then she took the embossing folder and just embossed it with black. Is that not stunning? And then on top of the embossed, she has that Tulip Trio die that she has, again, done some ink blending and layered on there. Is that not gorgeous? I mean, that is such a stunning card with the great colors of the tulips on the contrast with the black. I mean, it really makes it pop. Absolutely gorgeous. I love these tulip. I love this tulip set so much. I think that's why I carried it back and forth home, just never got to it. So again, like I said, it was probably God's way of saying, nope, give it to Debbie, because she is going to make you stunning cards. So again, these were 2 different sets. First one, or last one here that we just looked at, was the Twirling Tulips from Simon Hurley. We've got the stencil and embossing folder combo there. And then also the dies all by themselves, Tulip Trio. I know some of you, because we've had this one in for a little bit, some of you probably have this at home. So hopefully you can grab some screenshots of what I just showed you, and then that way you can copy them and make them your own, because they are stunning. Next up, we got a few Lisa Horton interference inks to add to our selection up there. So I'm going to go through these. Now remember, with Lisa Horton, the interference inks, they're a pigment ink and they're a metallic ink. So really, really juicy, super, super shimmery. And it has two different looks. One is how it's going to ink on white, and the other is how it's going to ink on black. Okay. What shimmer you're going to see. So with this one here, Opal Blush, whenever you stamp it on white, you're going to see blue, and it's going to be very shimmery. Then whenever you stamp it on black, it's going to be pink and shimmery. So that's the color you're going to see on black. So we've added in Opal Blush, Charcoal Gold, Lavender Fields, Summer Garden, that one's so pretty, Lemon Candy, Regal Gray, I think Regal Gray is really pretty too, Ripe Mango, and Golden Sun. And most of these we had not had in ever before, so they weren't even restocks. Now, Charcoal Gold, I believe, was a restock, and I think Lavender Fields was a restock. But I know most of these I had to add into the system. Opal Blush right there is going home with Miss Sharon. Thank you, ma'am. All right, so Lisa Horton inks. And now, last but not least, moving these out of my way, I have got this super fun Hero Arts shop box that I promised you guys I would show you. And look, it hasn't even made it out of the box today. I went to lunch with my mama today. Haven't seen my mom in probably like a month and a half. So I snuck out of the store, did not get this checked in. Doesn't mean I can't show you though. But yes, I did not get everything done I wanted to today because I had lunch with my mom, and I don't feel guilty about it at all. So it was a great, great lunch. I got to, you know how sometimes you just need that mama talk, and she got to vent about some things and I vented about some things, and sometimes it just makes your heart happy to have that mama talk. And if you don't have your mama anymore, you totally understand that, you know, every chance you can get to have lunch with your mom, you have lunch with your mom. So when she asked, and I was just like, oh, I just got back from Vegas. Oh, I have a to-do list a mile long. Oh, I already had a doctor's appointment this morning, so I was already coming in late. I said, yes, I would love to have lunch with you, and I'm so glad I did. So, all right, let's check out what is going on in this shop box. So if you're not for sure what a shop box is, Hero Arts a couple times a year gives brick and mortar stores a little bit of a jump on selling new items. I cannot show these online. I cannot put them online. Let's put it that way. I can show them on social media. I can show them here, of course. This is social media. But you're not going to find these on the website, because if they go on my website, well, that means the big box stores can have them too. And that's what they are staying away from for us. Eventually, these will go online, but you guys can find them in the store, and you can shop from here. Okay, so you can shop for the shop box from here. No worries there. I just cannot put them in our online store for you to check out with your cart from there. So let's check out what's in the box. All right, first up, let's start with the samples. I always like that. So we've got this great little sample here, kind of like a little abstract stenciling going on. And then we've got this fun little sentiment set. So I did pull, as I was pulling out, I did see this one here. This one is called, Geometric. Yep, Geometric Holiday Stencil. So we've got Geometric Holiday Stencil, which is what did the background. And then let's find where that sentiment is. I'm going through my box here to find that sentiment for you. Ooh, that's a cool, okay, wow, I found it. Love it. So this sentiment is off of this set right here. This is called Joyful Christmas Messages Bundle. So you've got the stamp and the die in there. On the sample, the die was not used. They were just stamped close together and then cut out with a circle or a circle punch. But we've got Merry, Warm Christmas, Holidays, Wishes, Cheers, Happy Seasons, Peace and Joy, Love and Joyful. And then you've got these great little like blackout, how we've got the wishing you there. These great little blackout areas. We've got wishes, happy, wishing you, and bright, sending warm, sending holidays, greetings, and all kinds of little sentiments as well. Sending you from all of us to you and yours, a happy new year, have a joy filled. So this is going to be really fun for card sentiments, but also tags. This is going to be really cute on your tags as well too. Joyful Christmas Message Bundle, please, for Miss Sharon. You've got it, friend. Adding that to my done pile. And again, there is a cute little card with one of it. Christmas message bundles also for Debbie. You've got it. Thank you, ma'am. All right, so that one there is done, and the stencil is done. We got a huge box here, huge box. Let's see sample number 2 that they sent us. Ooh, so sample number 2 was done with some of the really fun little inks on the back. Which one is that one? Let's see here. I'm sure it'll say if I keep going down. Red and Shimmer Tone on Tone Metallic Spray. That's really pretty. All right, and then we have got Happy Holidays and this really pretty Joyful Christmas Wishes. You've got it, Miss Jean. Thank you. Then we've got these great little branches. So let me, I found the branches. They're actually not too far down. They were sticking out. So the branches, I'm going to bring that in. Here is that stamp set there. So you can see they stamped it kind of coming in one and then another one and then up from the bottom. Oh, and your happy holidays was in there as well too. Cool. So all that was one. Oh, this is a layering one too. Look. So we've got the branches, but then you've also got all these fun little dots that are going to fill in your little berries for you. And then you've got this stamp set here that's going to do all your leaves. Now, again, we always talk about longevity of something and using it for other things. I totally thought this was like sprinkles or snow or something. So I think this would be really fun for little randoms on a background as well too. So you could definitely use that for other things. But you've got this branch on here. You've got the layering for the berries and the leaves. Then you've got sentiments, Christmas, holly, jolly, happy, holidays, warm wishes, and merry. I'm going to flip it up and we're going to check out. So the dies you're getting with it, the big die does your branch, and then these 3 do your bigger words. So you're going to have a die for Christmas, you're going to have a die for holidays, and you've got a die for warm wishes as well. This set, oh yeah, if I would turn it around, it would show me right there, joop, 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 and then done. This set is called Color Layering Holly Branch Bundle. And again, cute little card there. You could, of course, you could spray your background. You could do a print in the background as well. Then just a simple little arches layering die set there. Cute. And then looks like they've got a little bit of like Nuvo drops in here as well. Or you could take like your watercolors and splat them just a little bit to give you a little bit of dimension on there, or gems, whatever you would want. So there is stamp set number 2 for that one. And then again, our card number 2, I should say. And then Color Layering Holly Branch Bundle. And let's do my done pile. Okay. Next one. All right. So this one here. So now you got to remember they do a lot of these. So this has been done once and then photocopied. So if you're like, it looks kind of weird, how'd they color that? It's been photocopied after it was done. But you can see they've come back on top and they've done the stenciling with some nice little texture paste there. Some gold like either modeling paste. You know, we've got all the little glazes up front too from either Picket Fence or the Crafters Workshop. So I've done a little glaze over the top of some of those. So we're going to start with that one. Looks like that was stamped with this one here called Poinsettia Patterns. So it's been stamped. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see. So it's been stamped with poinsettia patterns. Ooh, I was like, I wonder where this comes from. There it is right there. I really like just the font on that. You've got a great Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays there for that one. And then there is also a stencil for this one as well. This stencil is called Color Layering Poinsettia Patterns Stencil. And because with poinsettias, whenever you would color them, you would probably like ink one side light. Oh, I gotta get a camera here. One side light and one side dark. That's the stencil they used for that layer right there to give you that great little gold shimmer on them. So they went through, did all their ink blending, and then came back with one of the stencils and added that great little layer of shine with some glazing, modeling paste, whatever you want to call it. It's all kind of the same thing, but what a really pretty card. Very, very pretty. So that is those two products right there. So those are now in my done pile. Haven't gotten that one yet, but there's that one in my done pile. Okay, I'm going to jump into my box to make sure there weren't any little things I've missed so far. Nope. Okay, we're still doing good. Next card sample is right here. This one is, it's a cute little scene. It's got the little sentiments, stay warm and cozy. Isn't that pretty? So that was obviously somebody Copic colored that at first or watercolored it, something. Absolutely beautiful. And let me find that stamp set here. Got it. That is using this great little scene builder here. I'm going to flip it so you're not seeing the die behind, so it's not quite as busy. Maybe. Okay. So we've got this great little, let me see. Do this. There we go. I think that helps. Okay, so we've got this great little scene builder in here. So if you love the stamping and die cutting and doing the little scenes, this is going to be a really fun set for you. So you've got this great little fireplace here with the mantle. You've got little grandfather clock, you've got candles, you've got presents, you've got stockings you can hang going both directions, books, the little cat, little dog, the little chair. And then you've got sentiments, sending holiday cheer, stay warm and cozy, season's greetings, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and Happy Holidays. And I'm going to go back to our card samples. It's my dad's chair, right? I need to make it all tattered and everything. I tell you, that man makes me crazy. Seriously. Oh my gosh. So on here you can see they've got the mantle colored in the fireplace, stamped the grandfather. Oh, it's focusing on my fingers. Get my fingers out of the way. Focusing on the grandfather, not focusing. Got the grandfather clock there. You've got candles up there. They've got little books. So you wouldn't even have to make this one Christmas. This would just be a fun one to send to a friend who is an avid reader. How fun would that be? You could also get another set and stamp a Christmas tree in the background there as well. Add the presents to it. So you've got lots of possibilities with this one for sure. And then, okay. I was like, what is this? This is for the rug. How cool is that? So with the rug, it looks like they came in then with a stencil and added texture in where the rug is. That is awesome. So this is really, really cool. So yes, this one definitely has lots and lots of possibilities for that one. Again, this one is called Cozy Study Bundle. So neat little stamp set and die set there. The dies that you're going to get, you've got the mantle, you've got the chair, you've got the dog, the cat, you've got all the words, you've got books, you've got the present. So it looks like the only things you're not going to have a die for, I think, is the rug. I think that's the only thing. Yep, I see the candle in there as well. Even the little ampersand, I see that. So yeah, you've got a die for pretty much everything except for the rug. So that's a fun little set there. So I'm moving that to my done pile. Done. Next one. I did this on purpose. Oh my gosh. So, you know, we loved our Peking friends last year, and that little Peking snowman from last year, which I did reorder, it went like gangbuster crazy. I mean, he was so stinking cool. And now they have come out with a polar bear. Now, I don't know if I can show you this, but we're going to sneak over. I don't know why I'm whispering. I don't know why I get quiet when I think I'm doing things I'm not allowed to do. If I can find, oh, friends, look at my mess. I can find my Hero Arts catalog to show you. Oh, I don't know if I can. Oh, maybe it's in here. I did put catalogs in there. Let's see. And I packed everything so nice so I wouldn't tear things up. And now I'm just rip-roaring through everything because that's what Hannahs do. They're like little Tasmanian devils and tigers. Oh, shoot. I don't think I do have my catalog here. I've got a stack of catalogs I've been taking back and forth home, you know, so I could get pre-entering and finish some ordering. But what I was going to tell you is there is another Peking friend coming out, and you are going to love the new Peking friend. So we've got a new Peking polar bear. And yes, I figured my friend Miss Sarah would be the first one to pop on for him. So the Peking polar bear, so let me pull his die out. Here's his super cute little die. So would he have to be winter? No, he would not. So you wouldn't even have to do it as winter, but you've got this great little scarf, hat, and gloves. And look at the scarf. See how it's got that great texturing in there as well. So that is the Peking winter bear. So fun. So that's the first thing on that card right there. Then the warm wishes was done with this set here that kind of gives you the positive and the negative for everything. And this one is called Offset Holiday Messages. You've got Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Merry and Bright, Sending Joy, Warm Wishes, which what's used on this card, and then Winter Blessings. Super cute. We've got one going for Miss Debbie as well. I know I've got more of these coming, friends. When we do the shop boxes, they just send us a little sampling, not a whole lot. So I have more coming. I knew we would sell out of these, so as soon as I got to show, I ordered more of these. So don't worry if I don't get you in the live. I have lots more coming, and his friend. And if you dang it, I can't remember for sure, but Sarah, I'm thinking it's your favorite animal, or at least one of your favorite animals, the ones I buy all the time for you. But dang it, I don't know if I'm just dreaming that or if that's really what it is. I hope I'm not dreaming it. So that is item number 2 they used on this card. So we've got the polar bear, then we've got warm winter wishes. The next up on that card, they used this right here. And when I find the catalog, I'm going to show you guys some amazing samples. And I've got pictures that I'll post with these as well of amazing samples with this little die set here. This is called Snowflake Patterned Cover Plate. So what they did, okay, I'm going to bring this back in to frame. So we've got our little Peking bear, and then they took the plate, cut it, and then just cut a strip, okay? Because you can see some of them even are, you know, they kind of go off the page, which works out just fine. Then they've spritzed it, so you can see that layer has been spritzed. And then these little guys here, those are your snowflakes that popped out. They're just set back in a different shape. How cool is that? Seriously, how cool is that? Like I said, I took some really cool samples at show where they did all kinds of fun stuff with this plate as well. So again, this plate is Snowflake Patterned Cover Plate. So our 3 items on this card. Do I have another card? Oh, I do. I thought I was saving best for last. Well, I saved best for second last. So everything on this card, then we've got the Peking Winter Bear. The sentiment is from the Offset Holiday Messages, and this great little pattern piece over here is from the Snowflake Patterned Cover Plate. All right, Sarah wants a snowflake pattern cover plate, and so does Miss Becky. You've got it, friends. All right, and then the next one right here, this one is using that super cool little lantern post. Could be a cute winter birthday card. Oh, it would be. You know, and I think people forget about that. You know, we think like Christmas cards just for Christmas, but, you know, all through January, February, send those winter cards, winter birthdays, you know, winter just because, especially like for people that are kind of, they don't like to drive in the winter. They get a little bit of the winter blues as well, and the winter blahs. So getting those winter cards out, but yes, definitely winter birthdays too. So this little lantern here is called Snowy Street Lamp Fancy Die. It's a fancy die. And then on here, we've got the great little lamp post. We've got, oh, look down there at the bottom. See that? That's the snow. So you've got snow. Looks like you've got 2 little layers of snow. So you could probably do some in front of the lamp post if you wanted to. I'm trying to do these side by side so you can see, but I'm having trouble with that. So you can see your lamp post there. There is the little wreath, okay? And then the snow for the wreath is right there. There's the bow, and then look at the birds. Now, of course, you can make them any color, so you could use these as blue birds, red birds, and they're just good little sized birds too. So you could use these on other cards. Now, this lamppost also does not have to be winter, so you could do it just as a birthday card. So pretty. Spring, how pretty would this be with some of that real pretty spring background paper behind it, like a spring theme, and then you've got this lamppost. And shut the front door. I didn't even notice what this was. That's a bench. Look at that. So you've got a bonus bench in here too. They didn't even use the bench on the card, but you've got this great bench in there too. And then, oh my gosh. So like my cat friends are on here. So you could set a little cat on there. You could have a little bird on the bench. You know, so fun. What a great little bench in there as well. So at first I was like, what the heck is that? But that is a bench. That is awesome. So again, Snowy Street Lamp Fancy Dies. Put a Mickey jack-o'-lantern. I mean, you could do all kinds of things, but yeah, so you could totally do, like, you know, different themes on here, different holidays on here. So fun. Oh yeah, it could be clouds. Very cool, Starlight. Yes, because depending where you put it, these could definitely be clouds in the background. This would be a beautiful, oh, friends, sympathy cards. Would this not be perfect? Yes, could be a park scene too. Sympathy cards. I think that would be gorgeous as a sympathy card. You know, we just did some of those stencils that kind of have the ocean background on them, you know, and there's some great Bible verses you could put on there as well. So I think this die set has a lot of longevity, you know, just what you guys are brainstorming right now as well. So yep, lots and lots of things that you could use this lamp set for. All right, and let's see here. So I know I'm pulling one for Miss Debbie Hayes. So Debbie's getting one of those. Perfect friend. And I'll just kind of hover here for a second. And then on here, you can see how they did the little candle. The candle's got a little bit of glitter on it. And I also like how they did a little halo on the background. You guys, I mean, obviously you see it now that I'm pointing it out, but at first I wasn't even noticing it. But they did just a little halo there, like the lamp post is actually on. So very, very cool. So a lot of little details there. Oh, look at the little snow here. And the little snow there as well. So lots of great little touches on this set for sure. And then that Merry Christmas, I think that came out of, yep, that Merry Christmas came out of that first set that we looked at, the Joyful Christmas Messages. So that is where that set came from. Really pretty. And then your background paper. So another little teaser, Hero Arts came out with an acrylic spritz. All right. So this was done with their acrylic spritz, and I have it on order. Cannot wait to get that in for you guys as well. But that is some of their new stuff too. And then last but not least, I do have one more thing in the box. I didn't use it on anything, but it is absolutely gorgeous. And that is this beautiful background bold prints stamp. And it is called Abstract Poinsettia Bold Prints. So really, really pretty. I do like, I'm going to turn it around so you can, oh shoot, it's in the package. Hold on. Well, let's rectify that. I do like how it has that speckling in there. I want to show you that on the actual stamp. If I can get it out of the package. Here we go. So one thing I love about a cling stamp, which are these red rubber stamps, is the detail you can get in them. So do you see all those little details that are going to give you all these little microfine spots in there? This is going to be a really, really pretty set. Really pretty. So again, this one here, that background, is called Abstract Poinsettia Bold Prints. Super fun. And that is the bottom of the box. Whew. All right, so I'm going to go, I will just show you these again real quick, just in case you didn't get a chance to do like a little screenshot of them. So I've got this one here. What was that one using? That one is mainly highlighting Cozy Study Bundle. That way you can get a little screenshot. Then we've got this guy right here. That was using the poinsettia pattern and the matching stencil for that one. Like I'm missing some. Here we go. There's that one, which is using that little lamppost. This one has our Peking Winter Bear. And then also is using that snowflake pattern cover plate. And we've got this one here that had the layering holly branches. Was it holly? What did they call that? Yep, color layering holly branch. And then the first one we started with, which was using that geometric holiday stencil. And also the stamp set Joyful Christmas Messages bundle. All right, there are those. So whoop, whoop. I know I'm most excited about that little Peking polar bear. Then I also really like the lamppost, and then also that snowflake cover plate. So I don't know what you guys were most excited about in the shop box, but those were my top 3 from it for sure. And like I said, I know I ordered more to make this card, and I think I ordered more of this one too, just because well, because my friend said it was going to be a really good seller. So I think they saw the longevity of it. I really didn't look at it, didn't even notice that it had that bench in there, wasn't even thinking all the other ways you could use it, but I know I ordered more of that one as well too. And then they had just other great things coming out. So I'm not for sure when that stuff is shipping, but hopefully pretty soon, so I can show you that as well. So alrighty, friends. Well, whew, what a fun live today. So we started off with Catherine Pooler, picking that up from yesterday. And then, oh, those samples. Oh my gosh, the samples from Miss Debbie. Thank you so much. I will have samples that I will show you from Stacy, but that might be another week because Stacy showed all her samples in the Doodlebug dish, and then 2, that means that while I was gone, which is awesome, and that's what we want samples to do, all the stuff sold out. So I have nothing to show you what she even used because Stacy fell in love with her stuff so much. She kept all the dies. So she's like, put them on my tab. I love them. And I'm like, that was not my purpose. I felt really bad, but she fell in love with all of those dies so much. She's keeping her entire set at home to play with and to continue creating with those. And then we had Lisa Horton inks, some new inks that we added, and then our Hero Arts shop box. So alrighty, friends. Well, thank you so much. I am Hannah from the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. If you were ever in Southern Indiana, traveling through on Interstate 64, or maybe you're in the Bloomington area, we're about 2.5 hours south of Indianapolis. So we're a little bit over about an hour and a half from Bloomington. So definitely stop in. We're about an hour and 20 minutes from the Louisville area and about an hour from Evansville. So definitely not too far from some of those little more major kind of cities and such, and large towns, whatever you want to call them. I don't know if I would consider them cities so much, but definitely bigger than Jasper. So until next time, my friends, you have an amazing, crafty, blessed evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.